Hey guys, welcome back to Do You Even Crypto. I'm really delighted to be joined by actually the inaugural guests of this episode, Heidi and Toby of Crypto Tips. You guys did a great job actually in the first round. We wanted you back for more, and there's been quite a lot rather that's been going on since your first visit. Of course, the Crypto Tips YouTube channel, just phenomenal for like pragmatic, actionable advice that you can use in your everyday crypto life. But on top of that, there's learningcrypto.com. We're going to be including all this in the description below, so check that out. A great resource, as well as you can see Toby's pretty flashy merch that you can secure there. And congratulations to Heidi.
There.
Yeah, congratulations as well, Heidi, on your new book, Why Crypto. You can check that all out, learningcrypto.com. That's maybe for later after the episode. You know, keep along with us if you can as far as the questions go. We want to see how you guys do first in this next wave of trivia questions. So happy to have you back, guys. Welcome to the show.
Thanks, Maddie.
Yeah, thanks a lot. I appreciate it.
No pressure.
Yeah.
Never.
Not just kidding. Plenty of pressure. I'm sweating.
Okay, Heidi, Toby, question one. Let's start with some visual ID. And I want to ask you about the logo here that's popping up on the screen. Which project does this correspond to? This handsome little dog in a hat. Is that Dog with Coin, B, Dogcoin, C, Angry Dog, or D, Dogecoin?
It's a cute dog. It's a
I think WAF.
dog with hat.
Yeah.
Dog with fat. That's actually a pretty logical guess. That's not one of the options, though. So just we have dog with coin,
Dog with
dog
coin, I
coin,
guess?
angry coin, or Dogecoin.
I'd say dog whiff coin. What do you think?
Yeah, I guess. Otherwise, it's Dogecoin. But
It's whiff. That's the ticker.
Got to go with your gut, right?
Yeah.
Dog whiff coin.
Final answer?
Ugh. I mean, it could be angry dog, but no, it's dog whiff. I think it's dog whiff coin.
Yeah, you guys are right. So you're
Okay.
1 for 1. Got
Gosh,
to trust
you
your gut,
should
right?
put on that game face.
Well, look, maybe this is the case. Maybe it's not. I'll just speak for myself for a quick moment. I'm not a huge fan of meme coins. So, you know, when I look at this kind of question, aside from writing it up, I probably wouldn't have known right off the bat. That's my perspective. Like, I think you have to acknowledge that meme coins are a thing. There's an appetite for speculation within the crypto market. Do you think they're going to factor in largely into this cycle as we're entering, hopefully now Q4, like the real beginning of the bull run? And just more generally speaking, how do you feel about meme coins?
I think there's enough people who think they've missed the boat on Bitcoin and other big cap coins. And so they're willing to throw a lot more money into meme coins, especially if Elon tweets anything to do with, he never even directly mentions any coin, but like I remember after Dog with Hat came out, he tweeted it was like St. Patty's Day or something, and he tweeted a photo of a dog, and then the meme coin went crazy. So maybe it'll be like AI and they'll have their own little mini market situation, but they're always short-lived. I'll say that.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's going to skyrocket. I think meme coins are absolutely going to explode. But I think that Bitcoin's going to take the reign first. You know, it's going to make its run to $100,000 more first. And then we'll have alt season. I think alt season will be heavily AI and probably meme coins. Yeah, we'll see.
Take your profits.
Yeah,
while you
take your
have them.
profits. Don't hold a meme coin or any altcoin during a bear market. Like once it's a parabolic, once people are just like everybody and their mother's talking about it, when your parents are talking about, hey, you should I want to buy Bitcoin, probably start scaling out.
All right, you guys are off to a terrific start. Let's switch gears just a little bit here. I'm going to ask you kind of about the gaming space in crypto. Which of these games' early access on Avalanche performed particularly well? Or let's call it the best performer among the options that I'm giving you here. So A, Off the Grid, B, Pulsar, C, Shrapnel, or D, Spellborn?
When in doubt, go with C, right? Is that how it goes
Sure.
with multiple
I have
choice?
no idea. I have no idea.
We're going to say C, Shrapnel.
C, Shrapnel,
Why
final
not?
answer?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
It's a pretty good strategy. Normally, I have to agree, but in this case, the answer was A, off the grid. Not a household name, I have to admit, but in terms of like crypto standards, it's actually been doing really well. The figure I have here is around 166,000 daily active players. Are you guys involved in the crypto gaming
let me ask
space?
this.
Sure.
Because even though there might be a lot of players, like for instance, like Avagachi had a lot of players, but they were all like people in Philippines, with thousands of people playing for like, trying to make money off that. So is it that type, or is it play to earn, or is it actually a game that people are playing?
Yeah, there may be some. There may be multiple accounts here fluffing up the numbers. I'd have to dig into that a little bit to.
I'm always
to
wary of the numbers.
So, but I sense like a little bit of like skepticism. Is that like what's your outlook on is crypto gaming? Like, do you feel that there are too many gimmicks like in the space? Like, I just candid opinion. Like, what do you think about where we are, where we're going?
Well, I mean, I think that there's a lot of gaming companies out there. So like Rockstar, or I think it's Rockstar, and then really big gaming companies that kind of don't want anything to do with crypto. And no disrespect to the gaming community in the crypto space, but most of the games suck. Then again, no disrespect, but I mean, I wouldn't play a lot of the games. I play, other games that are on, like Steam or whatever, and they have skins on those games as well, so you can buy like a certain axe or whatever, and it's gold, and you can pay $10,000 for it, and it's kind of like the original NFTs. So I mean, as far as the use cases for gaming and crypto, I don't know. I think people are just kind of playing off the narratives, and that people are trying to make a lot of money off that. And that's fine. Let's see what happens out of that. It would be interesting to see like where this goes, if it goes beyond just play to earn or just trying to make a quick buck or whatever. I want to see longevity, because even during a bear market, there's a lot of games that people play that are still really, really popular. But I haven't seen anything in crypto that's really, really popular during a bear market. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, fair enough. I think it's similar. You can compare it to like all those social media platforms that people are trying to get really popular with crypto. And it's like this challenge of it's a good idea, but like, how do you how do you balance the motivation why people come to your platform when you introduce like a monetization aspect? With gaming, usually people play it because it's a really fun game. Now, because you can get paid for it, people are going to be playing it not necessarily because it's a good game. So there's like a short-lived hype for that. And we see that a lot with the social media too, with crypto and that. I mean, platforms like Rumble and Odyssey, those are great and love to see that. And I think that the use case is always there, but I think the user interface, the user experience has to catch up to even out the motivation of why people use it.
Yeah, I remember there are a couple good looking games. I haven't played them. I think one of them is called Kuji. I think that's what a Kuji era. And that looked pretty fun. Games are getting better. So for instance, if you take the original, when crypto originally started having games, the games now are like light years better. So let's see what happens with, 5 years from now. I think it could be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I tend to agree with both of you, and I like, Heidi, your comparison to social media platforms. I'm kind of hopeful. So 5 years from now, hopefully we do get something great. But, when we say AAA crypto game, it's not Grand Theft Auto 6. It's not, it's not the Elden Ring kind of level game where it's just immaculate and polished and fun to play. We're not getting those yet. Give me something that's equivalent to the like traditional studio games that are the best of the best. And maybe if it has a crypto mechanic or dynamic, cool. We're not there yet. Hopefully the space matures in that direction.
Definitely.
Okay, guys, question 3, another visual ID question here. Whose eyes are these that we're seeing now on screen? Do they belong to A, Chris Marchelek of crypto.com, B, Elon Musk, C, Richard Teng, or D, Changpeng Zhao?
I think it's C.
I think
Richard
it's
Teng.
C. It's definitely not CZ.
I think it's C.
It's not Elon.
Final answer?
It might be
It's
Elon.
definitely not.
It might be that the Chinese Elon.
Elon.
I'm gonna guess C.
C. Final answer.
Richard Teng. See, yeah, you guys are right. So we threw in Changpeng Zhao there, former CEO of Binance, of course, and Richard Teng, current CEO of Binance. A little bit tricky, but you guys nailed it right on.
Yeah.
Woohoo.
Okay, Heidi and Toby, question 4 here. Going back in time, actually already 10 years, if you can believe it, but which infamous cryptocurrency scam operated by Mark Karpeles was responsible for one of the largest Bitcoin thefts in history back in 2014? Was that A, BitConnect, B, Mt. Gox, C, OneCoin, or D, Proteum?
Mt. Gox, B, I think. It'd be amazing if he was also involved with OneCoin, but I know definitely it was Mt. Gox.
Man, BitConnect was the best.
And BitConnect was
I love that. That's so fun. I
I haven't
we
heard
all
of
knew it was
BitConnect,
a
the
scam.
name, in a while. You know, it's just nostalgia
yeah.
here all of a sudden.
And the memes were the best on that. I miss those days.
Yeah. Too bad Mark Capellas wasn't a part of that one, but
Yeah,
he
no.
was with Mt. Gox.
Final answer?
Final answer.
You're correct. Absolutely, Mt. Gox. So I guess, you know, you'd like to think that we've matured as a space. It's still the Wild West as far as, you know, finance, this new frontier that we're all involved in. Newbies are always entering that space. And I think that's, you know, that's a breeding ground for charlatans and people that'll cheat those newbies out of their cash and their investments. In line with your pragmatism, right, on the Crypto Tips YouTube channel, what general advice do you give to people to be alert, to avoid scams, to stay vigilant in crypto?
Heidi.
Well, mostly, you know, regarding exchanges, at least, I always say exchanges are great for trading, but not as a long-term storage option. And stories that come, like people from Mt. Gox, like you said, it was almost 10 years ago or over 10 years ago now. They're still waiting to get their payouts. Like they're slowly rolling out now. What we saw with FTX, with Cryptsy, Cryptopia,
BlockFi.
Quadriga CX, like the list goes on, and yet still doesn't take, however, I don't know how long it was from 2 years ago with FTX already. And people are already, in our comments, I see it a lot. People are really hesitant to take ownership over their own coins. And that is a huge cornerstone of why cryptocurrency exists in the first place. You know, now we have this narrative with the ETFs and BlackRock kind of serving as a new gatekeeper for people and their true ownership over their investments. So,
And then you got Michael Saylor as well saying, kind of poo-pooing on self-custody. Then he quickly realizes, wow, the crypto space isn't as dumb as I thought. So he quickly changed his tone a little bit. But
also throughout the years, you know, through channels like ours and many others on YouTube, there's so much free information on how you can use a wallet yourself, and the information is really at your fingertips and it's free to learn. And if that's something that you're even remotely interested in, it is highly worth your time to learn that skill of how to self-custody your crypto. And it's a responsibility on your shoulders, but it's worth it. And I believe everyone is capable of taking on that responsibility.
Okay. Question 5 here. I want to ask you a little bit about BTC mining, and specifically, which of the following countries is the second largest cryptocurrency miner of Bitcoin? The second largest. Is it A, Sweden, B, the United States, C, Spain, or D, Russia?
Do you know? No. It's the United States.
it's second. Mm-hmm. Okay, what's first?
China.
Oh, okay.
Shh, don't say that. No one likes to hear that, but yeah. It's the US of A, number 2.
There you go.
USA is second in terms of Bitcoin mining. Final answer.
Yes.
Yes.
So a bit of a surprising change here in that order. The correct answer is D, Russia. These numbers are kind of fluid. They're changing a lot,
Oh,
actually.
you would have been right.
Yes.
Oh.
Toby's gut here.
I'll pay for that one
well,
later.
Gosh, I knew number one, of course.
Yeah, we'll put up the most recent numbers on screen, but they've upped their game, apparently overtaking the U.S. because I believe first is still China. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Wow.
Yeah, because I mean, there's a reason why Vanguard is the number one investor in Bitcoin mining in the United States.
So
they're number one.
No,
They're gonna
China's first. It goes China, Russia, U.S. No.
Okay.
We'll get the
Russia's-
updated table superimposed on screen right now just to clear things out. But
Yeah.
yeah, everybody seems to. This is like the new, what'd you call it, like economic or financial arms race in many ways.
That's why, is that why Trump was saying we got to get it back in the U.S.?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Someone tell him it's a borderless currency. That'd be great.
So we're halfway through the questions here. On now to the second half with question 6. What is the name of the Shiba Inu white paper? Is that known as A, Shiba Inu ecosystem paper, B, Shibarium, C, Wolf paper, or D, Shiba swap?
I have no idea, but I would take wolf paper.
Oh,
That's pretty funny. I mean, it's such a joke anyway, so why not?
I would choose Shibarium. What is it? The second one?
Okay.
Shibarium.
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 So who's right here?
You go for it, 'cause
I'll
I
do
was wrong. I went wrong on my
I mean,
list. So.
that might be good. So
It's your choice.
I guess
Wolf favorite.
wolf paper.
Final answer?
Your final answer, sure.
Hey, Toby's gut is strong today. The answer is indeed wolf paper. Well done.
Nice.
Well done. And look, bit of a silly question, whatever, some anecdotal thing. But Shiba, I guess, traditionally, like you associate it with one of those just wildly speculative meme coins that we were talking about earlier. If you guys were to restart, or you were to revisit your younger selves, you were starting in crypto like day one, you had $1,000 to invest. We don't have to get too specific here, but how would you allocate some of that across, let's call them the blue chips of crypto, the large caps, the mid caps, the small caps, maybe even the meme coins? What advice would you give to either your young selves or somebody today that's starting out with $1,000 of capital that they wanted to invest?
Well, I'm pretty conservative, but if you're a young person, you can definitely take more risk. I would say $200 in Bitcoin, $300 in ETH, and I'd split it, the other 500, and probably buy one Tau, but one bit tensor, and then stake it. Why not? And gosh, that would be that 300. Then you'd have 200 left. I'd go into like some meme coin or whatever. Why not? I mean, if you're young, you have the ability to take stupid risks. So
What would be
maybe
your
whiff, seriously, like, yeah.
Remember
maybe
Pepe?
Pepe could still do well.
No, I'm sorry. We're not name dropping Pepe.
Okay, whatever. I mean, pick some stupid meme coin and then cross your fingers. But I think whiff, could be go crazy after Bitcoin or after the next alt season coming up. Mm-hmm. I think it could go absolutely ballistic.
Just for entertainment purposes only.
Yeah, totally for entertainment purposes. This is my advice.
Question 7 now. In the early days of Bitcoin, which computer game allowed players to actually mine Bitcoin within the game environment? Was that A, World of Warcraft, B, Minecraft, C, RuneScape, or D, Second Life?
Oh, man.
What
Really?
do you think? Sorry, what do you
I
think?
don't know. But I've heard of this before. They were actually mining and making a bunch of money. I would say Minecraft.
Okay.
Because there's a lot of people that because I think it's open source, right? Minecraft? Okay. I don't know much about
Minecraft, final
games
answer.
too much other than like NES games and uh, PlayStation, whatever. But yeah, I would say Minecraft.
Final answer, right?
Final answer, sure.
I think we tried to trick you or trip you up a little bit with the name Minecraft Bitcoin mining, and I didn't know this either, but Second Life apparently back in the day allowed you to mine Bitcoin.
Both would have been wrong.
And I find it so painful. I don't know what the exact numbers were, but you hear about just like the opportunities to secure a little bit of Bitcoin through an online faucet, like, 12 years ago or something. Or I remember hearing Vitalik Buterin in interviews talk about how he used to be, he'd be commissioned to write articles in the crypto space and would be paid 5 Bitcoin per article. You go back and you want to pull your hair out at the fact that you weren't involved in those same activities in the space at that time. But yes, Second Life, I had no idea.
Yeah, wow, that's pretty awesome. And then you probably put it into Ethereum. I think it was like 1 Bitcoin for 2,000 Ethereum. That's what the ICO was.
Not a bad deal.
Big
Yeah.
numbers.
Question 8 now. Which is the blockchain project that's had a recent integration with Google Cloud? Kind of a big deal for this project, actually, and was certainly one of the factors that sparked a major rally that it recently enjoyed. Integration with Google Cloud. Was that project A, Sui, B, Aave, C, SEI, or D, Celestia?
Man with the answers. What do you think?
I recently saw that. I forgot what coin it was.
Perfect.
I would say SUI.
3.
Final answer.
SUI, Sui. Final answer?
Yeah.
There's that intuition again, Toby. Yes, exactly. SUI. Well done. Good job.
I saw it. I'm like, okay, it was either between SUI or SEI, but yeah, SUI is a much bigger project. So yeah.
We are nearing the end of our questions here, already at question 9. And with this one, I'm going to ask you guys, Solana flipped which blockchain in 7-day fees for the first time ever? So Solana flipped this blockchain in terms of 7-day fees. Was that other blockchain A, Polygon, B, Sui, C, Ethereum, or D, Base?
I know it. Do you know it? You say it at the same time.
Sure.
1, 2, 3.
Ethereum.
C. Good
Confident.
old answer C.
Yeah.
Sounds
Yeah,
confident. Final answer?
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. C. Well done. Ethereum is the answer.
Okay.
I don't know. What do you guys think about Solana? Certainly the comeback kid of the crypto space, largely bolstered by its growing meme coin ecosystem that maybe, the three of us don't particularly care for, but still a pretty impressive project. What do you think about it?
I wish it didn't shut down as much.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
And
Although that's
it
getting
had
better.
less-
It's getting
Yeah.
better.
It is.
I think it was heavily influenced by the VC funding it got at the start.
Yeah.
But to say this, it does push Ethereum. It serves as like legit competition for Ethereum, obviously, with this answer. And also considering that the fees on Solana are generally cheaper than Ethereum as well. So the fact that they're generating more fees says a lot for the activity on it. So when there's competition like that, usually the end user benefits. So we get blockchains that are faster, cheaper, but hopefully more decentralized and more censorship resistant, because that should be the real big goal for any blockchain project, I think.
Yeah, I mean, just because it's cheaper and faster doesn't mean it's better. So let's get that clear, because, when the first time Solana shut down, they were doing like 400,000 transactions a second. And, that's because of all the meme coins and stuff that the bots were doing it back and forth. And so they just used up all that width.
Yeah, transaction
so-
fees can have a use case too.
Yeah, so we have to test out Solana during a peak bull market again. That's how it's going to be tested, and that's how we're going to figure out if it's truly robust. And I think And also, what I do like about Solana that I really, really liked was a lot of people tested the market, the Solana market, to see if they were truly, or if they were going to shut down like different coins or whatever. Like there was,
Oh, like censorship, you mean?
I can't say
Yeah,
the
I don't-
names
yeah,
on this,
there's
but
like politically incorrect meme
very
coins
politically
going
correct,
on.
incorrect. But I liked that because it was clever. It was a clever way to test the devs out and test the project to see if they were going to shut down any of these projects. And I bet you that these guys were sweating and it didn't happen, which is really cool. I like that. So, good on them.
I mean, the fact that there was even a chance that someone could shut it down says a lot. But
Sure, but they didn't. So, I mean, that's kind of nice.
yeah.
All right, Heidi and Toby, last question here. You guys have done super well. It's a little bit trickier here, maybe to end things off. Let's see how we do. But question 10, who was the largest crypto enforcement action taken against in U.S. history? So the project that had the largest crypto enforcement action taken against it in the United States. And we're talking here in terms of settlement dollars. Was that A, FTX and Alameda, B, Celsius, C, Terraform Labs, or D, Genesis?
Terraform Labs. C, I believe.
Yeah, Terraform.
Terraform is terrible.
Final answer?
Final answer.
Yes.
So the U.S. regulator's largest crypto enforcement action was actually taken against FTX and its affiliate Alameda Research. This was the CFTC. $12.7 billion. That was announced a couple months ago in August of this year, 2024. $12.7 billion. We'll get the exact figure of Terraform. Terraform was huge as well. We'll get the figure of that up on screen. But these are crazy figures. I mean, perhaps well deserved. A lot of people would say, I'm sure. What's your perspective in terms of all this? Are we going to see a shift in terms of not just the enforcement landscape, but when you think of these institutional bodies within a U.S. context, SEC, Securities and Exchange Commission, we have the election coming up very quickly in the United States. Do you think either way we're going to see positive results in terms of the removal of Gary Gensler? Is that something that's going to happen inevitably? Does it matter in the grand scheme of things? What are your thoughts?
Actually, I saw that Paul Poi from Edge Wallet, he posted this maybe last week. So he was saying, all in all, even if someone gets elected and they're pro crypto, then it just becomes easier for crypto to grow in the US. Or if it's someone who's anti-crypto, it's going to prove which projects are robust and will continue to thrive or move to where they can be robust. And so it's kind of like a win-win no matter what for crypto at this point. And that's a cool way to think about it. But yeah, I mean, regulators, the best they can do is just be retroactively. They didn't prevent any of those situations from happening, and they'll never be able to because crypto moves so fast in their development compared to the bureaucracy that these regulators have to abide by. Not to mention the fact that blockchain technology regulates itself. It's fully publicly auditable, and you are free to not participate in that and to analyze it yourself. But yeah, what do you think? Do you think Gary Gensler leaving is a good thing for crypto in the U.S.?
So I think what we have to realize here is that you have BlackRock in the game. And the reason why BlackRock's Bitcoin spot ETF was forced to pass, was just because BlackRock owns the SEC. Not only does BlackRock own the SEC, but if you look at the shareholders for the Federal Reserve, yes, it's private, it's unelected. BlackRock owns 10%. Vanguard, I think, Vanguard and State Street, which are pretty much BlackRock, altogether own about 21% of the Federal Reserve. So they are fiat. So anybody that gets into office, go for, so actually let me rewind that, because you have Vanguard, which is the number one miner, Bitcoin miner in the United States. So that's essentially BlackRock. So BlackRock's going to actually owns Coinbase as well, because under Circle. So
It's all like,
so it's
not directly, but
you got
it's understood now.
Sure, but you got to like connect the dots, and it's very easy to connect the dots if you know where to look. And so, like, and let's go over to Trump or whatever. Well, he had 4 years. What happened there? Guess everybody forgot that
Crypto wasn't a talking point for
4
him,
years.
so he didn't have to have a position on it.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think politicians talk a lot, and we're going to see what happens over the next 4 years. But I think that the road is set where crypto is going. I think there's going to be a very huge centralized entity, Coinbase, which is they're going to be the custodian for institutional money, and eventually for just regular people. And people are going to probably pass on self-custody. A lot of people.
Suddenly self-custody is going to seem very difficult compared to how easy it is to use
click of a button
custodial platforms that are available.
Yeah.
So they're just going to be shepherding people into the arms of BlackRock and the custodians, most likely.
Yeah.
And that's to be crypto friendly. So like crypto friendly can be, apply it however you want. You can be crypto friendly, but it's not freedom, privacy focused, or, promoting autonomy by any means.
So I don't have a lot of hopes for what is going to be happening in the U.S., but I think there's definitely those two roads. There's going to be the centralized route and the decentralized route, and very few people are going to choose the decentralized route. But a lot of people are going to be overseas. They're going to leave overseas, and they're going to be treated better, in my opinion.
All right, there we have it. Heidi, Toby, you guys did an amazing job. Very well done. You got some very tricky answers there. You were correct in a lot of instances. So kudos. So well done, and great to have you back here. Once again, check out Crypto Tips, the YouTube channel. Actionable stuff, wide angle perspectives, pragmatic, in many cases, how to, just functional tips as per the name, right? Crypto Tips. You also want to check out learningcrypto.com. That is a terrific resource. You can land yourself some swag along the lines of what Toby's wearing right now, and some great merch in the store. You also want to check out Heidi's new book, Why Crypto? So thank you once again for being here, guys. Heidi and Toby, it's been a pleasure.
Yeah, thanks Maddie. Appreciate it. See you next year.